Court is in session. Rittenhouse v. Kenosha. Kyle, from that fateful night.
Yeah, I can. I remember looking at the news. Tucker was just on. And he was talking about how our country was under attack. People didn't believe in freedom anymore. These damn communists tried to take over. Packed me in her SUV. I was conceived in that SUV. Do you know that? And she drove me just 30 minutes across the border, Kenosha, Wisconsin, where I fought for you, and you, Judge, for our freedom. You, and you, Judge, for our freedom, for America, for blue jeans and fried chicken. Well, I had to have protection, you know, my Second Amendment. And, well, I got attacked. I went there to help people, Judge, because I believe that in this God-blessed land, you should help people. So I went on, and I was going to be a medic, and I was going to help people with my AR, and someone attacked me, and I shot him. And I shot him not out of fear, not out of hate, but for freedom. And hate, but for freedom. And then another guy, and then another one. But I didn't kill the last one. I don't think he's got an arm anymore, but he's still alive, so we're not going to count him. But everything I did, Judge, was in the name of freedom.
See, jury, a boy showed up to that rally, and a blue-collared American left. Court rules, not guilty.
Thank you, Judge. I'll be on Tucker after.
Public record. Don't look it up.
But yeah, this is Teepee Podcast, episode 6, I believe.
Episode
if you don't
6.
count the bonus episode, I don't think we'll count it.
Nah, this is a bonus episode.
And we're actually in Kenosha, Wisconsin this week.
Home of, a man. I don't think it's his home, but...
No, he lived 30 minutes.
Didn't he live in Illinois?
Yeah, like it was literally right over the border. I can find out real quick. Where the fuck is Wisconsin?
I don't know. I bet if you asked anyone on the street right now, what states border Wisconsin, they couldn't tell you.
I could.
Well,
I like geography though.
Yeah, see, like if you went up like anyone on the street right now, like on campus, anywhere, and like I don't know, some shit like Wyoming.
Wyoming does border Wisconsin.
Does it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I don't think it does.
No, it's Minnesota, Illinois, and
Dakota. Any of the Dakotas?
Maybe, or Idaho. Or no, not Idaho. Iowa. I think it's Iowa.
Iowa. Oh, most boring states out there. But yeah, as we all know, Rittenhouse now officially released.
And I think he is going to be Trump's VP for the 2024 election.
Yes, a lot of pictures have surfaced recently of him and Trump.
For the 2024 election.
Yes, a lot of pictures have surfaced recently of him and Trump standing thumbs up.
Could you imagine that? I feel like he would be better than Pence.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we should start with our first sponsor.
Well, first, before we get into that, you have to think Rittenhouse is going to take over where Steve Gannon? What's his name?
Damn it.
Steve... Whoever on Trump's committee.
I got it. Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon.
He got indicted.
He got indicted, so hey, that opens up a space there. What did he get indicted on?
Because he did not insurrection hearing. So, like, if you don't show up to a court hearing, you can get indicted. And so, because I think they, like, did you ever watch the Q Into the Storm?
No.
That was Steve Bannon was like one of the people they thought was cute originally. So they thought he was like leading. It was like one of the people they thought was cute originally. So they thought he was like leading.
He was the chief strategist for the White House. So I think Kyle could really fit that in. You know, hell, I have a strategy. Let's go in, shoot some communists.
I mean, he's white, male. That's perfect for. He shot some people. It's perfect for a Trump administration.
That's right. So what happens when you get indicted? Is that pretty much like you get arrested?
I don't think it happens to rich people. I feel like it's like
I feel like that's like the rich
like a warrant
way of like getting arrested is like getting indicted.
Yeah, so it's like if you're rich, you get indicted. If you're white, you get arrested, and if you're black, you just get shot. It's straight execution.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get into our first sponsor. What should we start with?
Breast milk.
Breast milk. What should we start with?
Breast milk.
Breast milk. You know, have you just been, wife, newly labored baby, and she's got her boobs out all the time, and maybe one day you're thirsty.
Maybe you're out of milk.
Maybe some milk for your Kraft mac and cheese. What are you gonna do? For your Kraft mac and cheese. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna go to the store. People don't come back from that. Just ask my friend Matt.
If you really think about it, isn't it disgusting that we drink like cow milk? Like, doesn't it make more sense to drink people milk than cow milk?
I don't see it that way. I think it's more people, so like, why not drink its milk?
We're not just eating cows though. We're eating their babies' food.
But we're also probably eating their baby too. So
veal. You ever had veal?
Isn't that deer?
Veal?
No, that's venison.
That's venison. Veal is like where a cow is born. And they either just slaughter it as soon as just force feed it until it's like super fat, but it's super tender because it hasn't moved its whole life. It's like one of those like animal torture things, but it's the best meat. I've never had it because I've always known what it was. I was like, I couldn't eat it.
Animal BDSM.
I couldn't eat it.
Animal BDSM.
Veal porn.
Veal porn. Yeah, but thank you, breast milk. Without it, a lot of men won't be here today.
Do you think it's true that breast milk makes you smarter?
No.
Both arguments.
I don't know, because like...
I was a formula baby. Were you a formula baby?
I was a breast milk baby. Mm-hmm. And I guess, hey, I'm a computer engineer. What are you?
A history major.
So maybe we have an argument here.
I'm good in social sciences. Ben Shapiro the other day.
The greatest.
He was talking about, he's like, honestly, he's like, colleges are terrible. No one should go to college anymore. Everyone wants to go for social sciences. He's like, you should not go for social sciences. We need engineers in this country. You're going to waste money on college? Go for engineering, not social. We need engineers in this country. You're going to waste money on college? Go for engineering, not social sciences. That's the most useless thing. I'm like, wait, isn't he in social science? Isn't that how he makes all of his money? My thought on... I was like, he's just trying to kill the fucking competition.
If you're paying for college, like, go into something that, like, you're going to make a living. I'm like, you're going to, like...
I'm not going to make a shit ton of money.
But you're going to make, like, a living, like, you're going to be, like...
Yeah. Professor.
Yeah, you're going to, like, I'm not going to, like... You're not going to be...
If this turns out well... A stand-up comedian.
You never know. But, like, you're never going to be like, I need my next paycheck to eat, But the rest of their life.
Or you just become a sociologist.
Or a porn star.
I think, aren't most porn stars are, like, women who moved to Hollywood and they just never got any roles.
Then they're just like hot enough. They're like, I have any. And then they're just like hot enough. They're like, I want to see her ass sex.
I heard they don't pay male porn stars. I heard like it's pretty much like.
I heard you have to be like really good to be like a male porn star. Like to be like to get paid as one.
You have to have your first porno has to be gay if you want to be a male porn star.
Really?
Be gay if you want to be a male porn star.
Really? I the other day, don't ask me how I got there, but I got into gaping porn. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like when like they like spread your butthole open and like put food in there.
Oh, I remember when I was in middle school, my friends were like, had a tube inside of a girl's ass, and they're fucking throwing fish into it. And I was like, oh. And then they gave her a colonoscopy. You just see the fish swimming. I was like, oh god, it was terrible. It's crazy. I think the internet's really fucked some shit up.
Yeah, it's really fucked.
The internet is just, it's done.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, what are your thoughts on like porn? Like, you know, like there's like a big like movement of like, oh, don't watch porn and it'll like rot you forever.
Well, I mean,
don't watch porn and it'll like rot you forever.
Well, I mean, it's like anything else that's addictive. I mean, it's definitely addictive, but it's just not everyone's. You know, like alcohol is addictive too, but no, most people who drink alcohol aren't addicts.
Yeah.
So I guess it's really about control, but also, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, but you know, like, clear my fucking browser history after that. but yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like,
I was gonna say, but there's also a lot of the women who are in that are like kind of fucked up, and like a lot like they like get them on drugs and shit, so they're like dependent on them, and it's like, you want more drugs? You got to be in a porn.
See, that kind of reminds me of like something that happened recently. Is Britney Spears just got like pretty much released from her sex slavery father.
Yeah, her conservatorship something.
I didn't know was a thing until this happened. Yeah. But yeah, she just recently got released too.
Yeah. Well, did you see what happened after she was released?
Didn't she like do something for the first time?
She shot 6 kids in a middle school.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I guess they shouldn't have released her conservatively. There's probably a good reason for that.
Maybe her dad knew she was capable of this. Maybe she was actually like an assassin this whole time.
I think she's like shaving her head off.
Yeah.
She's like, hey!
Yeah.
I was like,
there's a lot of weird videos. There's this one where like she's like fetal position in the corner, just like shaking.
She's like, more heroin. And
her dad's like, you already got your dose today.
And then, yeah, you hear that? That's a great snap.
A lot of you don't know, but me and P have been working some long overnights, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking, what is it, 7:45 in the morning?
And we were at our job at like,
yeah.
Let's just say
we only have one more day of it, thank fucking God.
It's been a long, it's a lot worse, because like, P didn't do it last year, but I did. And last year, it was so much like more fun. We had like so much freedom to do whatever we wanted. And this year, it has been ass.
Fucking freight.
And background kids. He's going hard in the paint right now.
I can't believe you've never heard of. I feel like nuke is not a Stillwater thing. I feel like other people know what nuking is.
I don't know. I just haven't like
never like, yeah, I'm gonna take a fat nuke.
Never like fat dabs, but fuck. My one friend called it something retarded one time. He was like, "Oh, a doink." He was like, "Oh, a doink."
A doink?
Have you never heard of that?
No.
He was like, pass a big doink, and we're just sitting there like, what? He's like a big dab. We're like, what the fuck are you calling it a doink?
Have you ever heard someone say, "I'm gonna drop the brown kid"?
Doink.
Have you ever heard someone say, "I'm gonna drop the brown kids off at the pool"?
Like taking a shit?
Yeah.
I've heard taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Oh, well, that one's less racist. But, God, I think about that. Like, I've definitely heard people say that before. I'm like, man, you definitely can't say that now. Oh, okay. What else do we have? Austria is a country in Europe.
A lot of ostriches.
No. But they have Austrians, which are close to Australians in the lettering. But, so, they had the brothel, though. That's the one that had the, if you get your vaccine in Austria,
Oh, shit,
you get a voucher to go to a brothel. It was worth 40 euros.
That's pretty
What does 40 euros get you in Austria? Does that give you just a blowjob?
What is 40 euro? Okay, let's think of this.
It's a little bit more. Is it a little bit? I think it's a little bit more than $1. I think it's like $1.12 or something like that.
40 euros is $44.
Or 12 or something like that.
40 euros is $44.
Yeah, so it's something like that.
So it's like $1 per euro. Yeah. So just think, $44. If you go to like,
what can you get? That's like, you even get a blow. Like,
you could get.
Is she gonna spit on you?
I think for $44, if you go to the right place with like crabs.
I heard they make you wear condoms, even for blowjobs.
Where's the pleasure in that?
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
I think fucking with a condom is like overrated.
I don't mind.
I just don't feel any
endurance.
I mean, yeah, I will save when I do have one. I do tend to last longer, but like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm more of like I'm in there for the pleasure, and I really don't care if I finish fast or not. Like, as long as I'm digging it, I'm chilling.
That's just the motto of men. Just
as long as I'm chilling.
That's just the motto of men. Just
as long as I'm chilling.
I don't care when I get to the finish line.
Yeah, it's like as long as I'm feeling, I'm good. You know.
Like, yeah, she can go just fucking go get her fucking vibrator from Walmart.
Oh god, I'm like, fuck.
I guess if people saw our Instagram post from the other night about Sandy Hook.
Which one was that?
Did you not see that one?
Maybe not.
So, it wasn't real. Like, it was all set up, and they actually won the lawsuit.
Oh.
And I made a little Instagram post the other night. Oh, I guess this is the first time I've mentioned it on the podcast, or Instagram. So y'all can follow us on Instagram now.
We'll link it.
Follow us on Instagram now.
We'll link it in the...
Is it... yeah, we'll link it. But I want to say in the pod...
It's at TP_productions.
Okay, you got it. At
TP_productions.
Okay, so yeah, that's us on Instagram. And we'll, do you remember our Twitter offhand? Thanks. Do you remember our Twitter offhand? Thanks.
At TP Pod Productions.
At TP Pod Productions.
Yes, one.
And they'll find it.
Yeah, they'll find it. Fuck, who else has TP Pod Productions?
And here's one other TP podcast. But they like, I think.
What was I just?
Sandy Hook though.
Oh, yeah.
So,
wait. First. Do you think it's real?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, who, name one survivor.
You know what? I can't do that.
Makes you think. I actually saw a TikTok the other day. What was like the more recent school shooting, like the big one.
Fuck. I don't know.
Was it Parkland?
Where was that? I don't know.
Was it Parkland?
Where was that? Man, I can't remember. The news has been so crazy.
But anyway, I saw TikTok, and it was like when you can survive one of the biggest school shootings, but still get denied by some frat boy, and it was this survivor of it, and she some frat big or something. It was funny.
She got a 5-head, bro.
I don't know how the shooter didn't hit that.
Oh my god. I remember there was this girl I went to high school with, and she had a big ass forehead. This one guy's like, she don't got no forehead, she got a 5-head. I was like,
I'm so.
But Sandy Hook, because I had something to say about that. You know how at Walmart we always get treated like shit by customers?
Yeah.
If we had a hat on that said like I was a Sandy Hook victim, if we had a hat on that said like I was a Sandy Hook victim, or like something like that, you would never get yelled at.
What if like you wore one that says like I survived the Hawaii missile crisis?
The Hawaii missile crisis?
You know when like
when North Korea?
No, do you not remember? It was like apparently like everyone got alert in Hawaii that like a missile's coming and to seek shelter, but then like didn't happen. They're like, oh, it's just like a mishap. You've never heard of that?
It sounds familiar, but I kind of don't know what you're talking about.
Let me look it up. Hawaii.
Like that. Because don't you think you would get treated a lot better?
Yeah.
On the morning of Saturday, January 13th, 2018, a ballistic missile alert was accidentally issued via their emergency alert system. Oh, okay. Oh, this is Wikipedia. That's not real.
It's fucking real.
Wikipedia. That's not real.
It's fucking real enough.
Did you know? I don't remember. I think it was like in the 80s. There's these people in a Russian submarine that had. I think there was nukes in the submarine. And then they got a signal that was like it was accidental that said that the U.S. was launching nukes into the USSR, and so they had like they're like, okay, we need to launch our nukes now, and the captain's like, something doesn't feel right. He's like, I'm not doing it.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and it was like if he like didn't go with his fucking gut and World War III would have started.
What if fucking like they get back to like the U.S. base and they surface and this fucking it's all just like a wasteland and they're like, oh, like oh, we should have shot those off.
Oh man, Queen Elizabeth. I guess this is our international news segment. We could have that as our new thing. International news segment.
International news segment.
So Queen Elizabeth sprained her back.
Carrying the fucking...
It seems like she's been in like every one of her episodes.
How the fuck did she...
She's been in like every one of her episodes.
How the fuck did she strain her back?
I don't know, man. She's just a fucking corpse.
She doesn't have to pick any shit up. She has like...
Who do you think is more with their mind? Joe Biden or Queen Elizabeth?
Queen Elizabeth. I feel like Queen Elizabeth...
What if she was president?
If she was like raised in America, yes.
I don't think she'd understand how to. I think she'd be like, man,
like say
how do I deal with this fucking racism?
See, like if like you brought Queen Elizabeth over right now, I don't think she'd do as good because she just doesn't know America. She'd be like, "Where's my tea and cry?" with Robert, you know. but like if she grew up in America, she would know to keep the 9 on her.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think if need be, Queen Elizabeth could give like a clear like shoot the nukes here. I feel like Joe Biden would just be like, ooh, like shoot the nukes here. I feel like Joe Biden would just be like, ooh, red button.
I think they control him. I think they control him.
Kamala Harris.
It's Kamala.
Yeah, I don't care. She's annoying.
Kamala ding dong.
Kamala.
Her, you know what her approval rating is?
What?
Guess.
Negative.
It's like 23%. It's like the lowest for a vice president. No one's seen her.
Yeah, what has she been doing?
I think she died.
Because even with
I think she died from the vaccine. This is first.
Like, at least he showed up to things.
Did you see the Borat movie?
Yeah. Or
the
new one? Oh, wait, the new one. I haven't seen the new one.
The new one's hilarious because he dresses like Trump and he goes in where Pence is giving a speech and he's like, "Marry my daughter, Pence. Marry my daughter. She fuck you good." And saying fucking shit. You good. And saying fucking shit like.
Is it like actual Pence?
Yeah, it's actual Pence. Yeah, and they fucking like had to get security to kick him out. That's what I love about Borat because it's all like real
yeah.
except for Steve Baron Cohen.
Yeah,
is that right? I feel like that's not right.
I'm like
it's something like. I feel like that's not right.
I'm like
it's something like that. It's maybe I'm not the right.
I don't. Is it? I think it's like a girl's name.
Oh, it is a girl's name. Alyssa.
Sasha.
Sasha. But it's Sasha.
Sasha. Yeah.
Sasha.
Yeah. I was like, it's something with an S, but it's like.
But he went to a doctor, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, he is mentally and physically fit to serve as president." I'm like, what fucking test did they do?
The presidential test. They're like, do you know how to read off numbers in case of a nuclear
They just
emergency?
they're like, do you know your ABCs? And he said it, and then probably like Mexicans in between some of the letters.
Because I feel like being president, like, yeah, it'd be hard and shit. But
him being in this position is probably killing him.
Yeah, but like, I also feel like being president.
Last time we had a president die in office of natural killing him.
Yeah, but like, I also feel like being president.
Last time we had a president die in office of natural causes, like 100 years.
But like, I feel like being president, I feel like at some point it's not hard though, because it's like,
oh wait, FDR, he died of natural causes.
Yeah, but like, what did like say like you're president, right? Like, what really?
I mean, you have the most power, but that's only like 10%.
Yeah, it's like you have the most power, but like to use that power, you have to get like 80.
No one has like 10% except for the president. Everybody else has like 5%.
Yeah,
but still, if like
to use
you
that
have 30% against the
yeah, it's literally like if the president wants to use his 10%, he has to go through every other one's 5% to use the power. And I feel like
that's where lobbyists.
Because I feel like Trump, he was passing bills left and right, but I feel like if you're like a real just like G president, you would just be like, I'm just gonna chill. And you send the president, you would just be like, I'm just gonna chill. And you send shit up my way and I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like president should be pretty easy. Unless there's like a war going on. Then
I remember what Obama looked like before he was president.
Do you know?
Aged 20 years after he got
there's like a fact. When Obama was president, there was like a spell of like 3 straight months of like he sent like bombing runs to like whoever the fuck we were fighting.
Yeah, he killed more people in the Middle East with drones than any other president until Obama killed all these people with drones, but then Trump did like twice as many.
Yeah, but like I think they just talk about Obama's one because he did his like consecutively. Like it was like, oh, another drone strike, but like Trump would do like.
Remember when Trump first got into office and they dropped like the world's biggest non-nuclear bomb ever to like blow up a nuclear bomb ever to like blow up the ISIS headquarters, and it was just like America.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
See, like Obama, he would like just like bomb like little like villages like here and there, and fucking Obama's like or Trump was like, oh, what is this? ISIS?
He was like, oh,
she's like, oh, what is this? ISIS?
He was like, oh shit, brown people, fire away, boys.
He was fucking flying it. He was like, he's like amazing.
He had fucking Don Jr. thinking he was playing a video game. He's like, I got the terrorist day. He's like, Dad, I want a game. He's like, I got the terrorist day. He's like, Dad, I want a kill streak. He's like, don't I get a care package after 5? One of them was a child.
It's like, Daddy, there's a body part in the camera. This is so realistic.
Oh my god, look, a whole village.
And like the fucking like trained drone operators are just like watching it like, how is this kid doing this?
It's like, he's like, hey, that's Donald's son.
Hey, that's Don.
Let that boy do what he wants to do.
And the drone operator's like, here you go. And then Don's like, the nuclear bomb. That's how it actually got dropped.
So, Kyle Rittenhouse shot and killed young Dolph.
That's who killed him.
Yeah, they've been trying to figure out who it was, but
did you see how?
I guess young Dolph had some threatening lyrics in one of his songs. So Kyle,
yeah, did you see like how he died? Young Dolph was getting like cookies.
He was getting. I know he got shot, but like it was like a drive-by shooting. Wasn't it?
Yeah, so like you could tell he was there because like his car was like the nicest one there, and literally he was buying like cookies or some shit.
That guy. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, he was buying cookies.
That's how. From where? Buying cookies from where? Like a Girl Scout?
No, like at like a bakery in his hometown. His hometown's like really ghetto, so like, was it cookies or was it meth? I don't know.
what was the guy you were saying earlier that you said I pronounced his name stupid?
XXX.
Because he like
tell everyone how you said his name.
Triple extension. That just seems easier. His name says extension.
Is there an E at the beginning? I think it's just XXX, then TEN.
But it's extension. So I say triple extension. Triple extension.
I don't know.
So I've always said triple extension. Yeah. No one ever corrected me until I moved to Stillwater. And then people started calling me retarded.
Yeah, because here in Stillwater, rap culture.
They know they're rapping Stillwater.
Rap culture.
Stillwater, Oklahoma. We got rapping cowboys.
We love Eminem and Tim McGraw.
Stillwater, Oklahoma. We got rapping cowboys.
We love Eminem and Tim McGraw.
I ride my horse with my pistol sideways.
Amen. My revolver goes sideways. Holmes.
Part of the John Wayne gang.
But now that young Dolph's dead, he's my favorite rapper. From hits like
I like Aspen. That's the only song I know by him.
I'm one of his biggest fans.
I played that song when I went to Colorado almost the entire time.
Young Dolph, 100 shots.
They shot him 100. Sion. Yeah, he was fucking. He bought like a bike with like a backpack full of money, and so some guy was like, "This dude just bought a bunch of stuff, or bought a bike with money, like a backpack full of, what is it called when, like when they have the labels around, backpack full of, what is it called when, like when they have the labels around." Yeah, whatever you want to call that, like a stack or whatever.
Yeah, racks.
Racks, yeah. Well, he was black, so I guess that's the proper term. But yeah, they found him with the money, and then the guy just fucking blooped him.
Yeah, but do you know who killed him? Like one of like his like, do you know like the posse? Is that like what it's fucking called?
I think it's a pussy.
No, like fucking like like there's a rapper, then he's always like hanging around with these like 5 guys.
Yeah, his clique.
His niche. I don't know.
His niche?
But it was one of those guys that were like, apparently, I don't know, he wanted to get paid more or some shit to be around him. So then when he saw like him drop that money bag, he was like, da da da. Blah 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 blah.
What is fucking, is it Future that's like,
yeah.
What is fucking, is it Future that's like,
yeah. Like,
God, so fucking, when you really think about rappers doing that, they're just fucking blowing through their lips like a little kid making machine guns, and they're like, I pull up on that fool going, have you
ever heard of Lil Tecca?
I've heard of Tech 9.
No, so Lil Tecca is like, he's like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old rapper. He has like 2 like platinum hits. One of his songs, he talks about like, I'd be gang banging, shooting bitches, and then like there's like a video. No, I don't do that. I don't even drive. I don't know how to drive.
There's a rap song that went, I think it was called Rape. It was like rape, 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 rape. Throw that bitch down on the floor. Rape, rape. And then after he released the song, he was arrested for rape. Because he he was completely serious about it all.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that rapper who went to he got convicted of murder after he's like, I got murder on my mind.
YNW Melly, something like that.
Because he killed his best friend.
YNW Melly, something like that.
Because he killed his best friend and he sings about it.
And that's literally like part of like his prosecution was the song, like, oh, what are you talking about here? It's like
They made a Key and Peele episode about that. That was pretty funny. But I feel like that happened before. That Key and Peele episode happened before that thing actually happened.
When you think of like weird music names, like what comes to mind?
Like bands?
No, like, so like, it's like, yeah, it's like some one that comes to my mind, my brother told me about it. It's called Forced Gender Reassignment by Cattle Decapitation.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Wait, by who?
Cattle
I
Decapitation.
think they were at Rocklahoma.
They're like a screamo band.
There was a lot of screamo.
Yeah, they might have been there, but they have a song called "Forced Gender Reassignment."
I remember one band played a song called "Aborted Fetus." I was like, this is crazy. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, man, this isn't no fucking Zeppelin. Oh, it would have been cool if Greta Van Fleet was there.
I love
it. They only play on the West Coast.
Yeah, they only play fucking that or Canada.
Damn Canadians.
I could see that. Because I feel like Canada, it's like Toronto, Vancouver, like Alberta, Montreal, like all that.
They got a lot of big cities.
But like after that, it's like nothing. But like, you know, America.
90% of their population lives like in the first, I want to say 100 miles of the
from there. There's
or it's like China. Like most of the people live on the West Coast, and then like it's just desert.
And then you get to the East Coast.
Like, you know, they said you could kill like 90% of the Chinese population with 3 nuclear missiles.
Yeah.
Because they all live in just these fucking like, you know, it's like they all live in just these fucking like, you know, it's like the top 5 cities on the 10 largest cities in the world are in China.
It's like, have you heard of like if you killed someone in like America, then you threw them somewhere in like Yellowstone, they would never find them.
Yeah. I think I would feed it to pigs. That seems like a good way to do that.
That or like, so say like I didn't have access
or frame somebody. If you really think you could get away with it and you had a good plan, find someone you don't like and just frame.
See, so say like I killed someone, I would either, that's a good way. Because I feel like I could like go off road so like far in one direction, toss a body there, and then turn a whole 180 degrees and just go straight back.
As long as you don't have a clear motive, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Just bleach everything. Because like you're not going to be a suspect unless you have a criminal. Unless you have a criminal and they already have your DNA.
Yeah.
So I think you'd be fine. Because that's how they catch most murders, is by like connecting motive rather than like biological evidence. Because it's like, what are the chances that like someone's going to stab somebody and then fucking they're going to go wherever and they're ever going to find somebody and then fucking they're going to go wherever and they're ever going to find them. Guess we should get to our second sponsor.
Which one are we getting to?
Pet coats.
Pet coats.
So
one of my favorite ideas we've had.
You know how like eagles just for their fur. Yeah, and it's like there's all those like furs murder and stuff, and people like throwing blood on the upper class who wear coats.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new company called Petco, and have you ever had like a dog or a cat? And it died?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Petco will buy your pet and they will skin it and take its coat and dry it and stitch it along with several other dead pets that people have sold to the company. And they make a fur coat people have sold to the company. And they make a fur coat just from dead pets. And it's not like people are killing their pets.
It's like,
because it's like they get $25 for it. You're not going to kill your pet for $25.
And it's also like, I don't know. It's like,
and it's more humane because you're not just killing animals. They're dying in their natural time.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's like, oh, I want to like cremate mine. It's like, yeah, cremate the rest of it. Like,
yeah, just I'm sure
we'll send you the scraps,
or they'll send it to the Chinese market.
Yeah, we'll eat it. Is it the Chinese that eat it, or is it like the Taiwanese?
Well, I know in China they eat dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I was talking to Ming the other thing you've ever eaten. And she's like, chicken feet? And I was like, really? That's the craziest thing you've ever eaten? She's like, yeah. And I was like, but they have that festival in China where they like take those long sticks and beat dogs to death.
I've never heard of that.
Which I think, I mean, it's definitely not racist to say.
I've never heard of that.
Which I think, I mean, it's definitely not racist to say that Asian culture eats dogs and cats.
No.
Because
I feel like it's true. Yeah. It's not.
And I would eat a dog or a cat in a certain situation.
I mean, yeah.
Like if I went to a foreign, like if I went to a foreign country, and they were like, "This I've had this German Shepherd recipe, German Shepherd pie recipe."
Yeah. What if Ming was like brought food to work and she was like neighbor's French bulldog. Yeah. Ugh. The Pecos things.
Let's see. You know what's right across the border from Wisconsin?
The Great Lakes.
Michigan.
Oh. Yeah.
And have you ever heard of Ann Arbor, Michigan?
Yeah, that's where University of Michigan is.
Is it? I just know it's like the really white part of Michigan.
Yeah, it's the University of Michigan's there.
Oh, well, so they made a law that every public restroom has to have free tampons in it now. And I thought, that's terrible for the economy.
Yeah.
If women aren't... And I thought, that's terrible for the economy.
Yeah.
If women aren't paying for their hygiene supplies, they're just going to put Tampax out of business. And how many employees are going to get laid off from that? And they're just going to have to get government funding to stay open.
It's like a still.
Do you think those condoms are good?
I've used them a couple times.
I was just getting mine from Walmart.
Yeah, but they're free. Like sometimes like I'm in a rush.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember the first time I bought condoms. It was so awkward. Have you ever bought tampons before?
Yeah.
I hate it. I remember one time I did it to the register. As soon as I walked, someone's like, "Oh, the girlfriend make you get tampons, huh?" And I was like, "Why'd you have to acknowledge me?"
I remember I bought condoms one time with my friend. It's a dude, and the dude at the register said congratulations, and me and my friend like looked said congratulations, and me and my friend like looked at each other. We're like, no.
You should be like, "We're already tested."
Be like, man, want to join?
Just be like, just have a pillow. Be like, "Is this one good to bite on?" Just be like, just have a pillow. Be like, "Is this one good to bite on?" You should be like, "I want to talk to your manager now for insulting me and my lover." Let's see. Oh man, you know the big one we haven't gotten into? Another big. Let's see. Oh man, you know the big one we haven't gotten into? Another big case.
Snake dick.
Julius Jones.
Enlighten me.
You haven't heard about Julius Jones?
No.
So he was convicted of murder in Oklahoma. They were going to sentence him to death.
Mm-hmm.
And then have you ever heard of the Innocence Project?
Mm-hmm.
They like go around to people who were like falsely prosecuted, I guess would be the right term. So they would go to those people and like try and help them and get they actually helped Julius Jones. And then it was literally like hours. They never got his execution like fully approved until hours before it was due. And then Governor Stitt actually cut it like he like pardoned him.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it like he like pardoned him.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know. Or like he's in prison for the rest of his life with no chance of parole is what his thing is. But he's not getting executed now. So I guess the governor has that ability. So I guess you didn't hear about that?
No, wait.
Have a big
so like
Oklahoma.
No one knows it's like him, right? Like there's not enough evidence. But instead of
that happens to a lot of black people.
Yeah. Did you know Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bombing person, has like the most life sentences ever?
I think I've heard that.
He has one for everyone. I think more than like 10 people died.
10 people?
More than that.
It was like in the hundreds.
Well, yeah, I was just like giving an estimate.
It was like 130 something.
Was that more than 10?
It was like, I don't remember. Me and my girlfriend went last year, I think, or maybe early this year. Because I hadn't been in a while and she's never been, so we went there. Early this year. Because I hadn't been in a while and she's never been, so we went there.
My brother always runs the marathon, and I want to run it one.
Me too. I'm so out of shape, like cardio wise.
It's
I do like push-ups and stuff, but I don't run.
Yeah, it's like the other day at the gym, I did one on the treadmill, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna jog for 10 minutes straight. Minute like 3 was headed down, and I was like about to kill myself.
I guess Pakistan is chemically castrating people who.
But I don't know. My stand on rapists is like, if you rape someone, you should get your shit cut off. Or I guess if you're a girl that rapes, you should get like your vagina sewed up.
I mean, it's a difficult issue because, I mean, you gotta. I think of people as good people who just do bad things. So it's like, you can't just be like, well, you fucked up, like, just don't do it again. But it's also like, I think they deserve a second chance eventually. But I think really what you gotta focus on is not like how do we need to punish rapists, but instead like how do we need to create less rapists? Like what can we do in our society to make rape not such a big thing?
I don't know, I feel like we do more.
No, but like you and me, I don't think would be like likely people to rape somebody statistically.
No.
It's more coming from like poor homes where like kids aren't grown up right, and maybe they have like abuse problems, or maybe they were molested, so then they're gonna fucking rape somebody.
Do you know what I found out the other day? So my girlfriend, she has this friend, and her dad was 30 when she married his wife. So that might be like, oh, she was 15 years old, but it was in Mexico. And apparently, that's like just a thing. Like,
yeah,
it's like just a thing. Like,
yeah, that's what it was like. Sonny and Cher.
Who?
Sonny and Cher.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Remember when we were at work earlier and I was talking about Cher?
Oh, the same Cher, yeah.
Yeah, that's Sonny and Cher.
Who's Sonny?
They were a duet, and then he died.
Oh.
And then she just did her own thing. But he was like 20 years older than her.
Because, I don't know, it's like, I guess in their culture, though, that's like okay. But like...
In their culture?
Yeah.
What is their culture?
Old men marrying young people, I guess? I don't fucking know. Society, how it
American
works.
culture?
No, they're Mexican culture.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Sonny and Cher.
No, I'm talking about Mexicans.
Yeah, no, that's just Catholics. You can marry at whatever age if you're a Catholic.
Yeah.
That's how the priests get away with it.
Catholics are weird. Catholics are weird.
Catholics are weird.
Because you have to like.
I went to high school with the Catholics. I went to high school with two Catholics. One was a sociopath, and the other one was a bitch.
My senior year, when I went here to Stillwater, I'd say about like 30% of the student body was Catholic.
There's some hot Catholics though.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like weird because you can't like just join the Catholic Church.
Can't you?
No, you have to either be born into it or you have to like set up all these meetings.
It's like becoming Jewish.
Kind of, yeah.
I honestly thought about it. If I ever become religious again, I think I'm going to become a Jew.
I'm a Buddhist.
I don't know.
Buddhism.
To me, it's all the same. So, like, the Hebrew, the Torah, when they talk about, so the Hebrew language is based on numericals. So, like, the word love and the word God basically mean the same thing. And, like, heaven, like, in the like a lot of, like, a lot of the original Jewish speculate that heaven's not like you die and go to heaven. There's heaven on earth, and you find it through like spirituality. Like, there's Nirvana.
Yeah.
Like Nirvana and Jewish heaven, like the same thing.
The band and Jewish.
Yeah, and Jewish heaven, like the same thing.
The band and Jewish.
Yeah. Kurt Cobain is the Jewish god.
Rip Kurt Cobain.
Was he Jewish? Oh, Courtney Love was Jewish.
Who?
His wife, girlfriend, whatever.
I don't know my history of Kurt Cobain. I just know his head paint.
Sesame Street got a new character. She's Korean. I feel like it was in response to the Squid Games.
She's
like it's gonna be too much violence. We need a Korean character. It's like when remember when people stopped saying retarded, and this in my high school, people were like, "Damn, that's fucking autistic."
Yeah, there was a point in time.
And I was like, and then they had the autistic character on Sesame Street.
Yeah. Speaking of Squid Games, did you hear about the one YouTuber? He's like pouring so much money into making like a real life Squid Games, and he's like some shit like that. It's like per episode, it was only like, you know, whatever, however much money, like 3 million, 2 million.
You can pay Asians less, can't you?
Oh yeah, but I mean
it's less.
I heard they get paid pretty good. But anyway, so apparently, like per episode, there was only like $2 million, and fucking at this YouTuber named into it, and that's just like, do you think they're gonna like execute people?
No.
He's like, this is the real life. I didn't spend this money for nothing.
No, he wouldn't ruin his life like that. Those people who want to do shit like that typically aren't rich. Because they do. And Howard, have you ever heard of Howard University? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what it is, but I've heard of it.
So they're like, something happened with the dorms, and now all the students are like sleeping in tents on campus.
Did you hear about like Penn State, like at the beginning of like college year? Penn State like at the beginning of like college year. Penn State over admitted.
Oh my god! With Jerry Sandusky. I heard about that.
Who the fuck's Jerry?
You don't know who Jerry Sandusky is?
No.
And you claim to be a football fan?
The Sandorsky or whatever?
Is it Sandorsky?
Yeah.
I think it's Sandusky.
No, it's like...
So I'm saying Dusty.
No, it's...
Sandusky. Are you sure it's not...
What's his first name? Jerry?
Oh, it's in Washington. Howard University is Washington.
Yeah.
Sandusky. Is he still alive?
Wait, who the fuck's that?
He was the coach who molested all the kids.
That was him?
Yeah.
I thought that guy was completely different.
No.
No, but
I can't believe you never heard of that. I can't believe you never heard of that. There's this
No,
kid.
I've heard of him molesting. I just didn't know that was him.
There's a kid I went to high school with. His last name was Sandusky. And after that happened, he gained a lot of weight.
No, but at the beginning of the college year, Penn State over-admitted freshmen, and they're like, Penn State over-admitted freshmen, and they're like 5 people to a dorm.
Oh, so I guess it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were like tents out. There was like a picture of a bunch of tents outside the dorms.
But I saw this one thing. So it was like they were tearing down I forgot where, like tearing down a dorm, right? And fucking it was like full of asbestos, and they just let it like collapse on itself, right? Like, you know, but it fucking shot like an asbestos cloud, like 5 city blocks.
Jeez.
And fucking, I forgot where that was though. Let's get our third sponsor and
we gotta talk about
there's supposed to be rain today.
Is there? It looks fine outside of me. What was the Kenosha, Wisconsin?
Oh,
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, Kenosha.
So there's Kenosha. That.
Yeah, Kenosha.
So there's Kenosha, Wisconsin. I think it's pronounced Kenosha.
Who knows what it's pronounced?
But I'm not 100% sure. So this dude. So I don't know how much you know about that. This guy drove through a crowd of people, leaving 5 people dead and 48 injured. I guess he was a rapper there.
Hey.
But not like a successful one.
You know what they say about publicity?
Oh. Yeah, except now he's going to be rapping in prison.
Hey, some rapper...
Or he'll get executed.
Hey, it's going to be... What was his name? Do you have his name?
Let me see. Daniel E. Brooks Jr.
No, that's not a cool name. Never mind. I was going to say Free My Man, but he doesn't...
He's probably got a rapper name.
It's like...
Wait, what was it again? What was the name? What was it again? What was the name? Oh, Daryl E. Brooks, like Lil Brookie. Lil Brookie. Let's fucking play his music on our podcast right now. and then give the money to the victims
Be like,
from his music.
Like, free my man.
Alright, so our last sponsor, the Ford Escape. Just like the one that the little brookie used. Ford Escape, when life gets in your way.
Ford Escape.
Literally.
Alright. It was a great episode. Hope to see you guys next week. Court is in session. Rittenhouse v. Kenosha. Kyle, from that fateful night.
Yeah, I can. I remember looking at the news. Tucker was just on. And he was talking about how our country was under attack. People didn't believe in freedom anymore. These damn communists tried to take over. Packed me in her SUV. I was conceived in that SUV. Do you know that? And she drove me just 30 minutes across the border to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where I fought for you, Judge, for our freedom. You, Judge, for our freedom, for America, for blue jeans and fried chicken. Well, I had to have protection, my Second Amendment. And, I got attacked. I went there to help people, Judge, because I believe that in this God-blessed land, you should help people. So I went on, and I was going to be a medic, and I was going to help people with my AR, and someone attacked me, and I shot him. And I shot him not out of fear, not out of hate, but for freedom. And then another guy, and then another one. But I didn't kill the last one. I don't think he's got an arm anymore, but he's still alive, so we're not going to count him. But everything I did, Judge, was in the name of freedom.
See, jury, a boy showed up to that rally, and a blue-collared American left. Court rules, not guilty.
Thank you, Judge. I'll be on Tucker after.
Public record. Don't look it up.
But this is Teepee Podcast, episode 6, I believe.
Episode
if you don't count the bonus episode, I don't think we'll count it.
This is the bonus episode.
And we're actually in Kenosha, Wisconsin this week.
Home of, a man. I don't think it's his home, but...
No, he lived 30 minutes.
Didn't he live in Illinois?
Yeah, it was literally right over the border. I can find out real quick. Where the fuck is Wisconsin?
I don't know. I bet if you asked anyone on the street right now, what states border Wisconsin, they couldn't tell you.
I could.
Well,
I like geography though.
Yeah, see, if you went up anyone on the street right now, on campus, anywhere, and I don't know, some shit like Wyoming.
Wyoming does border Wisconsin.
Does it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I don't think it does.
No, it's Minnesota, Illinois, and
Dakota. Any of the Dakotas?
Maybe, or Idaho, or no, not Idaho. Iowa. I think it's Iowa.
Iowa. Oh, most boring states out there. But yeah, as we all know, Rittenhouse now officially released,
and I think he is going to be Trump's VP for the 2024 election.
Yes, a lot of pictures have surfaced recently of him and Trump.
For the 2024 election.
Yes, a lot of pictures have surfaced recently of him and Trump standing thumbs up.
Could you imagine that? I feel like he would be better than Pence.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we should start with our first sponsor.
Well, first, before we get into that, you have to think Rittenhouse is going to take over where Steve Gannon? What's his name?
Damn it.
Steve, whoever on Trump's committee.
I got it. Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon.
He got indicted.
He got indicted.